This is a very personal story. It's the first time I've taken privacy public, and I've never done that. You don't see me doing that a lot in my life. And this was a story that I thought had some merit about my mom and my dad and my sisters and formative years growing up in 3 states. And now we're going to introduce people to a family called the Fabelmanovci.
What kind of movie are we going to make?
The most challenging part was finding the cast that best represents my family.
I told him on the last day of shooting I think it would still take me a few years to process, accept that he would ask me to play his father. So it means a lot. From our first conversation, he was so open and vulnerable about this subject matter. That kind of opens the door to everything and to all of us in the crew. So I think we just cared deeply and tried to do right by these characters.
It's incredibly personal. It's masterfully crafted in every aspect, every department of filmmaking. Any story that's so specific and well articulated to any experience, everybody can relate to it.
Steven is letting you into how he sees the world, which is through the language of film.
Well, it's a Steven Spielberg movie. They're so cinematic. They're made, he's a movie lover, they're made for movie screens, they're made for moviegoers. It's a really beautiful celebration. It's a fun thing to see with a lot of people.
It is about movies, fundamentally, and it is by nature cinematic. It's a humongous movie, even though it really focuses on nuanced, small relationships in a lot of ways. It has a humongous scope to it, so yeah, it's fun to see in the theater.
I've always found ways of putting, my personal life in everything I've done.
What was your favorite part?
And cut! Even, Indiana Jones, believe it or not. There's pieces of me in that, and pieces of me in everything I've really directed. But this was a very focused, intentional story of coming of age. And I've never made a coming of age story before, told one before, and I've never told one so close to my own experiences and so close to my own heart.
You do what your heart says you have to, because you don't owe anyone your life.